Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Krys with Crafty Krys. You do get to see my face this time. I've been having to put my craft room back together after having to get new carpet. But anyways, today in our holiday card series, I'm going to be making this lovely card. The deer, please sit back, relax, enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get crafting. Today I'm going to be using the deer shape dies from Scrapbook-dot-com. This is new. This is from last year, the Holly Jolly Christmas. I'm just going to be using the sentiment out of this. And then their new nested zigzag frames. They're kind of fun. I'm enjoying learning with those. Of course, my inks. I'm going to do it two different ways. The reindeer, I'm going to do one where I use inks to make the deer. Just cut it out of white cardstock. And then I'm going to actually use colored cardstock. They're Christmas smooth cardstock to make the deer. Okay, I'm going to be using this paper pack from Michaels. This is from last year's, I believe, maybe the year before. I have so many of these, it's not funny. I'll probably will not buy these for a long time, so I use them up. But it's Stay Freeze is the name of it from Michaels. So let's get crafty. 110-pound cardstock. And that's also from Michaels. I'm going to go ahead and do two of these while I have it out. Might as well, right? Make sure none of those shifted because I did not tape them down. Let's see if I'm going to regret that. Do this again. Okay, now we do want to do his, as you can tell I've used this already. What we're going to do some faces. We're going to do some glasses. Glasses are cute. Like I said, Mr. Pig. He has a pair now. He can see us. Before we were just a blur. Let's see here. Eyes, mouth, and everything's in there. Those glasses are those cute. His nose. Oh, I've already lost his eye. His eye. Other eye. And a little bitty mouth. Okay. That's all we need for the black. Let's pull out the smooth cardstock. I am really liking these color packs from Scrapbook.com. I don't know if anybody else sells them like this. If they do, let me know. Leave me a comment. I mean, better than the whole 8.5 by 11 full sheets. I mean, you do need some of those, but for like die cutting and stuff, these are nice and they're easy to store. You got a lot of different colors. So I think what we'll do, since we're making two deer, we'll do the first one with this turquoise looking color, hat and scarf. We'll do a sharp green and then we'll do the opposite for the other one. Okay, so we're gonna do the colors. This is going to be dark. Oops. These are all going to be one color, so it don't matter. These are all going to be one color. These, one color. These will be the same color as the reindeer. Best thing to do to kind of get, look at the back of the packaging. You know, don't go rogue and try to figure life out on your own. You've got a roadmap right here. Okay, we just used ground espresso, so I'll put that up there so I don't get it mixed up. Next one is the tea dye. We're going to use that on the body. Use antique linen for the little nose. Let's see here. Now we need to glue this together. I don't know what I did here. You got a little beauty mark. Isn't that cute? Okay. Now I did flip these over and do the other side because I don't think I cleaned my brush good enough on that one, and that's just too close. I guess maybe not. I like the lighter one better. So I used the antique linen with a different brush. So because I did not clean it good enough, it was a little too dark. So let's glue. Of course, my glue, I'm still using the Barely Arts. I'm almost out of it. I've got about this much left, and then I'm going to switch to Scrapbook-dot-com's Artisan Ink because I've got a big bottle of that. Coming together. Okay. So now, I don't want to cover up his beauty mark, so we put the glasses down first, because you definitely want to put the glasses down first before you put the nose or the eyes. Because if you don't, we're just going to put glue right there. Okay, we're going to put Mr. Piggy on top of this to weigh him down for a minute. Clean up our mess. While they're doing that, let's put the little thing on top of the hat. Remember, we just went with black because that's the color I was cutting out at the time. Probably needs to go up higher. Okay, so the blue, this one gets the green shirt, this one gets the blue shirt. Oh my god, we could say they're twins. The parents just dressed them differently. Differently but the same. Isn't that usually the way it works? But this twin we can tell apart because he has a beauty mark. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then from the Michaels 12 by 12 Christmas paper pack from last year, I picked this plaid. I thought that would look pretty good with these. It was a 12 by 12 and I just cut them into 6 by 6 sheets. Now, these are going to be individual cards. But I like that. A little masculine, I guess. Now I'm going to use the new Zig-Zag frames to make a little frame. So I'm going to use the new Zig-Zag frames from Scrapbook.com as well. I'm going to use the second one. I'm just going to do that in black. Okay, now I need the inside of this, but I want it to be white, so. And this I will definitely save and put in the packaging so I can ink blend it to make a frame with. That I will not get rid of. So now what we're going to do is we're going to emboss these, and this is Spellbinders. I bought these used off the Jolly Fat Elf during one of her destashes. So that's just the number she had for it. I don't think that has anything to do with Spellbinders. But it's SES-039 if you want to look for it. I like it. I think it kind of goes with this because it's kind of like a sweater. And as I'm talking, I'm thinking, oh, I could have ran this through there and added texture to it. Maybe I'll do that next time. Or you try it and post a picture of it and tag me at Krafty Krys. I don't know if I get those or not. Like if you put at Krafty Krys, would I be able to see it? I don't know. I don't know how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do both of them. But since it's going to go this way, I'm just going to make sure that they're both in here and not on that little edge where nothing happens. Put that down. And since my plate is a little warped, I'm going to flip this upside down. Oh, I think that's too much pressure. I should have took that out. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to ink blend these. And this is where I'm going to use the Peacock feathers. That was dark. I should have brushed that off a little bit. I'll put that at the bottom of the card. If you watch my videos, you know I don't usually throw out my mistakes. I usually leave them in there and then try to fix it or just hope nobody notices. Getting down to the bottom of my Barely Arts glue. Okay, now we're just going to nest this inside this cutout. That's one thing I like about this die, is that it cuts out the inside and you can put powder and paper in there if you want to. tape this down. The only reason I don't really use tape runner, I don't have time to move it around. I need time. I'm not Gina K. or Kathy Zilski. I can't get it down on the first try. Gina K does the best at it. How she does that is beyond me. Probably just years of doing it. With this embossing filter, it really doesn't matter. Which way you do it. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. Then we're going to stamp our sentiment. Like I said, I'm going to be using the Holly Jolly Christmas, which I got this last year on Scrapbook.com, and that's about the time I really started to buy quality supplies. Before that, I was just getting them off Amazon, Temu. Don't ever buy them off Temu though. Let's get out my Misty. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all have noticed that Misty now has the Misty Light, which for stamping cards, making cards, I don't really see a point in it. I don't know how much it is. I don't know if it's expensive or it's cheap, because these are expensive. So, I mean, but I really love the thought of it for scrapbooking, because I like to scrapbook too. I have not done that yet on my channel, but stay tuned. I'm going to one of these days. Probably after the holidays, and I can put together my Halloween scrapbook, my Christmas scrapbook and everything page, not the whole book. So I do like the thought of using the Misty Light for scrapbooking, because then you can move it around on the 12 by 12 paper. I'm like, oh, I think I need that, but I'm not going to buy it yet. Maybe. We're going to stamp this twice, because obviously we're doing 2 cards. I'm going to use the same sentiment because I just like this sentiment. VersaFine Clair Nocturne. Remember, this takes a minute to dry, so be mindful of that. And I never am mindful of that. I'm just saying. That looks so good. Oops. Got a little blemish on my... Let's get out the hockey puck. So pretty. Look how good that looks. So crisp. This is the best that I have found so far. Now I'm going to add splatter to this. I'm going to be using the Positively Perfect White that came in their card kit a few months ago. I have been shaking this, but then Amy R says not to, because then you can't get the lid off. So let's see if I can get this lid open. Okay. Oh no, it opened up pretty easy. I am going to stir it with this. All the pigment is down at the bottom. The reason I didn't want to put the deer on here and then add the splatter, because this does pull the ink up. And since these deer are ink blended, I don't want to use that. Okay. Like I said, I'm still practicing with my splatters, so let's not judge. Judge, I don't care. So we're going to prop these up. Look how cute those look. You cannot tell me that's not cute. And this would be an easy card to mass produce. Like if you do all the steps, like cut out 10 of the reindeers, you blend all 10 reindeers, or actually use the different, if you have different browns of cardstock, you could do that. That looks so good. Now let's get our card bases. My little stamp that I got from Staples. Should it be bigger? Yes. Is it? No. Am I happy with it? Yes, because it's so cute. Let that dry for a minute. Okay. Oops. Okay. This is how I do mine. If I can do it this way. Try something different. And there we have it. 2 reindeer, 2 cards. That was fun. A lot of die cutting, but well worth it. Ink blending, splatter. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and most importantly, stay crafty. And if you're enjoying this, please stay tuned for some more holiday cards coming up on my channel. Thank you so much.